Hello, everybody, and welcome into day 28 of Adventures with Matt Season 3, a modded Minecraft adventure. The last several streams, I've been exploring some of the structures we added in, and then last stream, I located a structure I've been trying to find for a couple dozen streams. Twice. That was after I added in Explorer's Compass, but interestingly, I hadn't even made it yet. I just came across it while traveling to a different structure that I had a map for. Between streams, I did finish emptying out. Oh, I forgot to empty those out. Let me go put those away. I was between. I'm gonna actually say that between streams, I was curing villagers. There we go. Yeah, I was curing villagers to librarians specifically. There's no reason for me to really. There's really no reason for me to cure them because, I mean, look at all these emeralds. I ain't going through the emeralds that fast. But yeah, I cured all these guys between streams, and I had. So how I was able to do that so easily is Easy Villagers. It has a block called the Converter, and I've got it right over here in storage. But this, you just plop it down, and you see it has a zombie in it. You put Golden Apple, a Potion of Weakness in any form, and a Villager, and it moves the Villager from the input slot into here, and it cures them, and then they come into here. And all that takes is 2 iron, 5 glass panes, 1 rotten flesh, and 1 mossy cobble to make one of those. Zombie not required. Yeah, I did that. I finished emptying out my backpack. I also went over to the island and grabbed the chests. Um, the last 2 chests that were on the island. Sitting right there. And I moved the stuff that needed to be moved over to spawn and then threw the rest away into the spawn mansion. Really, it was just 4 maps. They're all buried treasure maps, I believe. They're also over in here. But yeah, that was basically all I did. Off camera. These 4 maps. Actually, I can move those to the front. Did I go to this one? Oh, this is the wrong. They're supposed to go in here. Now, this is interesting. Ancient city map. So is it like a revamped ancient city is what I'm curious about, and I was thinking of doing it in yesterday's stream. But wait. Okay, I apparently goofed this while organizing it yesterday. I did not like the Illager hideout. Oh, the buried treasure. I don't think the village map is necessary. I'm curious if there's a revamped ancient city design, because we've already been to some ancient cities. And we could explore the desert ruins that I found yesterday. Once it finishes loading in. But after the disappointment, we're gonna ignore that. After the disappointment of the toxic lair and its rewards, I don't think I want to do it. Yeah, the toxic lair was really, really disappointing. The loot was just awful. And then there's the fact that the loot just stopped generating. There just wasn't loot in the latest containers. Oh, I didn't even put a thing at the toxic lair over here. Yeah, we had to travel so far to get to it, and then the loot was just really, really disappointing. Yeah, this is the lighthouse. We came across 2 of them in your state stream just traveling here. Oh, I didn't even see this. That's I haven't encountered one of those yet. That's a villager fleet. It's also from we're gonna fly. Just because most of the chunks are already loaded this way. Yeah, and as I was saying in your stream, I need to figure out the chunk colon stuff so I can reduce the world size, because I think that's part of why there's so much lag now. When stuff loads in, it's already so big. That said, the lag when the wind dungeons arrive structures load in, that ain't from the world size. They just cause a lot of lag when they generate in. Looking for fossils as we go through here. Yeah, that collection of ships is called a villager fleet, by the way. I think that's the name anyway. Swim. Forgot to turn these on. Actually, no, we're just gonna turn the one on. Okay. Where was it? Okay. Still further. Now, I don't know if the villager fleet is hostile or not. I just know we haven't found it or gone to one. And I'm thinking we're gonna go to the Nether after this. Look for some of the Nether structure. We ain't found all of the overworld ones yet, but I've spent a lot of time in the overworld so far. And I ain't spent any time in the Nether after adding in mods which add structures to the Nether. So I think another trip is... There's an extra monument. I think another trip is in order. It says Village Ocean. Ah, there's something here. High alloy. This is just shipwreck loot. Almost walked right into my axe. Yeah, it looks like these ones just have shipwreck loot down here. Hello? Geez, y'all need to stop walking into my path. You're gonna get hurt doing that. And it ain't gonna be my fault. You hear that? Okay, that's all. Sir? Okay, we'll just swim over. Oh, okay. Y'all are really asking to get hit with the axe. That was swag. Oh, there's the lectern. Get out of my face. Okay, I think it's time to go to the nether. So let's head to the nether. Okay, you know what? Let's just nether portal. I didn't put any waystones down in the nether. That's a fail. Oops. Sir, go away. Pull out my bow. Oh yeah, I did enchant the trident I got yesterday from Trident Trials, and yeah, I also enchanted that between streams. I forgot about that. Whoa. I need to go into unexplored chunks so we can go north. Follow this tunnel first. Actually, you know what? Let's open up all my... It's a lot of leather. It's all getting thrown away. And I do have Fire Pot 4. I haven't found any ancient tomes which give it. I don't have more than that. But... Is it this way? But... And none of my librarians sell Fire Pot 4. Which is kind of disappointing. Let me check with Clark. Ancient tomes. Yeah, fire protection. That's right. I've checked. So we can hope that I get fire protection. I just tried gliding. But there's no guarantee that I will. I don't actually need the quartz. Okay, that was some interesting noise. Yeah, I don't actually need the quartz because I could get it from stone cutters if I set those up. Withered Abyss. That is not usable for anything. Okay. But, oh, this is a biomes of plenty, which means... Yep, one more. I'm at 65 now. Oh, seeing the Bryn and Chewin. I did see that Bryn and Chewin had updated to work with the latest Farmer's Delight. So I am now on Farmer's Delight 1.3 plus, whatever the actual newest one is. I think it's like 1.32 or something, 1.3.2 or something like that. Hit those. No, that's just, yeah, that's just gravel. I can't remember if I got on the advancement or not. Come on. Hey, Calzer. Welcome in, and welcome back. That missed. Come on. Hope I've been doing well. I am doing well right now. Have you? Or are you? Sir, will you stop moving? I'm trying to hit you with your own fireball. Sir? Nope, okay. I've seen people I can't remember if Tears is in this version or not. Yeah, it ain't. I've seen people say that Tears is so easy to get because, you know, ghasts are everywhere, but it's like, goodness, I'm zooming. Sir? I see something on the map. I see a couple things on the map. Sir, stop! You and I ain't even in the same league here. And then it goes right through him. There we go. Okay, I did already get Return to Sender. This is just a bastion, I think. guys. How's it going? No? Okay. Yeah, they are. Especially because they keep moving, and then you have the times where the fireballs just phase right through them. Oh, this is the way I came. How do I... Is it this way? Okay, this has got to be the wrong way. Oh, no, it's the right way. Oh, it's this one. Got another template. Yeah, I dislike staples. I think a lot of people dislike staples. I've heard others say they dislike it too just because... I mean, look at this layout. You know what? I'm gonna... Can't go that way? Okay. I went the wrong way. No, I saw something to the north. Oh, is it just another... Whoa. Hi. Oh, there. Sir? There you go. I guess that was what I saw. Then there's another one. Oh, it's the same thing. I really like the look of the Blackstone Basin. Also, what is... Oh, that's just warped forest. Ooh, and then new structures. Forgot to put that in my inventory. And it's got a map. Awesome. Okay, so it's southwest of here. It's gonna take forever to get there. Oh, I took off my Elytra. Also we'll throw you in there. So I don't know if you're still here, Kaiser. To explain the withered rose, it comes from reliquary reincarnations, and it protects me as long as it's in my inventory. It protects me from wither. So yeah, as long as I have this in my inventory, I will not wither. I will not be affected by wither, which is pretty neat. Partially because, you know, there are wither skellies here in the Nether, but also because some of the structures in the overworld from the mods have wither skeletons. Also, the Cobalt base on there can also have wither skeletons. That's its primary mob. That was just for fun. Sir, be gone. wait, no, I have to go that way. Just right back up to the top. Sure. Get lost. I've already been here. Can I go this way? There we go. Yeah. Where's it? Where's the one with a thing underneath? Oh, Any? There we go. Where's the chest? I thought I saw the chest when I was up there. There. And I did that again. Oh, it's just another fortress. Please don't ever scream like that again. See something. Might be another bastion. Yeah, it's another bastion. Oh, it's treasure though. Goodbye. They ain't too bright. Sir. Oh, that was a pickaxe. Oh well. There we go. Forgot to put that back on. Oh, there was a chest up here. Must have been thinking of a different one. But, don't mind if I do. Oh, there were 3 of them here. Hello. I remember my first time taking on a bastion. I was on a realm I ran, and we were not prepared. You, y'all need to get off. We both ended up dying a bunch of times taking it on. Then we went and took on the wither and killed it in like 30 seconds. That was no buffs too. Except I think maybe a god apple. It was also my first time ever encountering it, and I was just like, this is so... Because that was before I knew about buffs and stuff. Before I was playing with them. And I was like, this was really, really easy, and I've seen people say it's hard. He goes, oh yeah, because we are just massively over-leveled for it, basically. I mean, I know there ain't levels in Minecraft, it's just the equivalent. Where was it? There. We were in full netherite gear and all that. Full netherite gear, fully enchanted. We are moving on the map. That doesn't mean anything. Considering its max zoom. I mean, yesterday I said we probably still had 15 minutes left after the dot showed up, and we got on the map half an hour later. Anything worth it with an easy view? Nah. Another fortress. Oh, hello. Oh, and my first nether fight was with sharpness, not smite, too, and it was without any of the cheese and tricks. It was just in a field. I see something. Oh, it's just another fortress. You know what? That was a lot of blazes. There you are. Okay. Is that another fortress? Yep. Boy, I hate that biome so much. Glide down here for a moment. Nope. About this way. I think I saw something on the map up here. Oh, it's just another fortress. And another fortress. Nope. And another fortress. In case you missed it, the reason I'm such a tiny dot on the map, and the arrow on the map, is because it is a 16 times zoom out. Right, so supposedly it's here. There's something up here. I think that's just another fortress. Also, the map has glitched. The arrow ain't pointing. Go up first. Cheat. Get out of here. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Oh, it's this biome. Ew. And it's yeah, just a skeleton tower. Yeah, that's not a pleasant. It grosses me out. I get the feeling these three are all the same. Nope. These two just lead to here. Careful. You lead to a different one. Then we'll do the Nether Keep, but it is just about 1 hour into the stream, so that means it's about break time. I'm gonna be back in about 5 minutes. Move the cursor off my face. Stretch your legs, refill your water, do whatever, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Oops. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do. I'll just lead to another. This one leads to another tower. I'm gonna do this. Oops. I'm gonna do this one. Which way did I come in from? How'd I get in here? Oh, hello. Are there any more of those flying around? Ah! There's no way I came in through that little hole. Oh, right, no, I dug down from up top. That does not lead me. Okay. I just need. Which direction is south? That's south. That's a huge vein of quartz. Yeah! Did not mean to go into that. Ooh, and I'm on the map. And the dot is glitched. I thought I saw something. Oh, it's this again. No, 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 no. Exit, exit. Go. Come on. Oh, can we please get rid of this biome? I think I see it. I think I see our destination. Yep. Now we'll see if it's worth the journey. Potatoes. I have to say, one good thing about these structures is they utilize trial chambers is no mobs thing, where mobs can't spawn in them. Now that doesn't mean things can't spawn outside and then wander in, but it does make it a little bit better. Workshops. Like that, pretty sure he just wandered in from up there. Hey y'all, how's it going? I think that was a pearl. Oh, blazes. Hey guys. And yes, it is safe for me to use regular wood instead of warped. Or crimson here. Fire tick is off. Yeah, I haven't gotten the key yet, so you'll have to hold on. This is just right here, yeah. Okay, we did get a few diamonds. That ain't enough to make me say this is worth it. Nothing. It does have a lead to other areas, right? Not? Maybe it does. Hmm. Yeah, this probably just leads. Okay, so there is actually other stuff over here. Yeah, so this structure is getting the same gripe that I have with other Nova structures. It's just the same thing over and over again with, they say it's balanced loot, but I mean, it's a massive structure that's basically like the same 5 rooms. And then the loot is rather pitiful. Oh, that's just straight spawner. So unless the good loot at the center is amazing. Yeah, that's the thing about these. Once you've opened a few chests or barrels, you know all the loot you're gonna get. Yeah, I see people tout When Dungeons Arise as being, or not When Dungeons Arise, Dungeons and Taverns as being an amazing mod with great structures and stuff, but I mean, we've literally been, this is what, our 3rd, 4th time seeing this, and the loot is the same every time. Yeah. Yeah, for a structure this big and windy, it needs to have good loot, not a dozen iron ingots and a dozen gold ingots. This is what this is basically. I mean, it's more than a dozen, but... We've seen from other structures, the spawner or the vaults don't give great loot. Here we go. Well, let's hope that whatever is at the bottom of this is good. Where did you even come from? Is this the entire bottom level? Is there nothing lower than this? This is the bottom. And the only thing we get down here were a couple of chests with mid loot and a regular vault. Are you gonna give me a key? Nope. Going back over here. This is just gonna take me. I could just do that. And back to here. There ain't even nothing over here. And just takes me back to here. Hey y'all, how's it going? I've seen a lot more vaults than I have spawners. A lot more vaults. Is that new? It is not. A lot of backpacks too. An unusually high number of backpacks, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm also gonna say, not worth it. Wait. No, you're just not done. We're gonna head back to spawn. And we're gonna make the explorer's compass and look for an aviary. Was it? 4 of those and... Okay. These are the ones I partially did, so ones yet to do. And the reason I'm using the Explorer's Compass for this is I've already done a ton of exploring. My file size is already almost 5 gigabytes. I do need to clean it up, but using an Explorer's Compass will help. Actually, let me get more wood. For cook. It's in the end. Okay. Not when you look at you, sorry. Turn these back on. Let's fly. Yeah, for season 4, I don't think I'll be putting in dungeons and taverns just because it's been largely unsatisfying. Like, I mean, yesterday we went through a structure for we traveled over an hour to get to a structure with a map and then spent like an hour or so in it. The loot was mid, and the containers just stopped having loot after a while. And then there's the whole they use trial spawners and vaults, but they don't make it guaranteed. I think I see it on the map. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is... Oh, we're up. That is huge. Oh my goodness. All of those phantoms. Tried to get it, but I missed. I should have expected something called the aviary to have a bunch of phantoms. These ain't super buffed up. That would not be fun. Honor. Where is it? There. Missed. If you're wondering about the torches, this is for the Enderman. I want to get rid of all the Endermen from this island and prevent them from spawning back in. Or at least from the upper portion, that way I don't just, like, accidentally look at them while I'm exploring the big thing. Like, they ain't gonna kill me, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Especially with, you know, the void here. Now, I do have keep inventory, so I ain't gonna lose anything, but except, you know, some levels. No, I think you keep the levels. Yeah. I wouldn't lose anything, but yeah, when you're fighting phantoms, a bunch of phantoms, there's a chance you'll end up looking at Enderman by accident. And that is why I'm going to be keeping my Elytra on instead of putting my chest plate on. There will definitely still be some Endermen spawn in, but this should definitely mitigate the risk of looking at them. Huh. Sorry, see, like I said, there's risk of this. When dealing with phantoms. That phantom felt like it had invincible frames there. Whoa. That was not a bright move on my part. Whoa, hello. Oh, that's a bite sound. Okay. Hmm. I am gonna plop a waystone down, but did not mean to swing. Yeah, I'm gonna plop a waystone down over here. Do I have end waystone? End waystone. Boom. Also, uh, where is... That is the last one on this line. So all we have left from here would be the Giant Mushroom, the Shiraz Palace, and the Bandit Towers. We've already found the Bandit Towers. I think they're respawning. Whoa, hello. Whoa. Okay. We are gonna need this then. Whoa. I'm sorry, what? These three hit me. A 120 HP. Really? I'm guessing he was buffed in strength as well. Where did he come from? Okay. Because, I mean, that was a lot of damage he was dishing out. And by the way, don't forget, I have resistance 3. I will say I am undecided on if I'll have When Dungeons Arise in Season 3. Because, like, the Aviary, for example, is... So far, I ain't enjoying it. The loot better be really good. Okay, that's decent. Yeah, this is decent. Oh my goodness. Oh, great. What? Oh my... Why are we doing levitation again? You're the one given levitation. Oh, they both are. No, 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 no. Y'all need to start fighting each other so I can get down from here. This is just impossible. Oh my goodness. So here's the thing. When Dungeons Arise has some pretty deep... Except that won't help because there are too many of them. Yeah, when Dungeons Arise does have some... Stop moving. There's zero reason for you to move so much. But its obsession with super buffed stuff, plus levitation, is a big negative. And some of the structures just aren't worth it for the size. Like early on we did the Plague Asylum. Like the loot here is decent, but this guy has 120 HP. Yeah, their obsession with super buffed mobs, levitation, and knockback is the big negative. Plus things like the Plague Asylum where it's just not... Oh my goodness, stop! Look at this, he has 100 HP. But he's also buffed up in armor. I can't just kill him. Oh, wonderful. I don't want another one of those guys. This is the sort of structure you should only do on an SMP. I'm going to say that right now. You should only do this on an SMP with like 4 or 5 other people. So you have people on the ground who can just wail away on these guys as they focus their fire on... Especially since they're... Yeah, I'm going to say this is a fail structure. The loot's good. But... I get knocked forward by that. Oh, there's another one. There. Yeah, the loot actually is kind of good. But as I said, the rest of it ain't. Yeah, I honestly feel like some of these things the dev just doesn't test. Personally. Like, I understand you want this super good loot to be gated a little, but there is a limit to reasonability with that. And when you've got a bunch of archers with knock or levitation and a bunch of health in diamond and netherite gear, you've gone a little too far. Oh, hello. And then all the charged creepers is just hi. Aw. Whoa. I just want to see what it was like to get hit by one of those, because I've never been hit by one of those before that I can remember. Huh. What? I'm so confused by the purpose of this room. Oh, you know what? This was probably, yeah. This is just, stuff filling in from the terrain generation. Got one Eye of the Storm. There ain't even a way up there. I heard a guardian. Ooh, a god apple. And another ingot. Oh, here. Oh, you... He shot you, and you're not even... Can y'all stop shooting me for a moment so I can take this out? Whoa. Oh my goodness. Wait, so they ain't even aggroing on each other. Is he healing? Why is he healing? It ain't gonna help, but... Yeah, there's just too many of these guys. And you heal when you get shot. There we go. Okay. No, get off of here. Go. No, you're healing and you're in my way. Okay, yeah, this is not... There we go. And it is pretty obviously just respawning phantoms, too. I get the feeling that they're healing. Yeah, how are they shooting each other and I'm shooting them and none of them are dead? They are healing. Like, I've missed plenty of shots, but I've also hit them plenty of times. Like then. Yeah, they're healing. He has too much HP to not be healing. And he was full. What, did you get abandoned by your friend? There we go. Yeah. Oh, porcupine. Oh, wonderful. Oh, right, there are things. Go through. Oh, you know what? We're done. Oops. Yeah, nah, that's just ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous that that thing can three-shot me, two or three-shot me when I'm in full netherite armor with protection 16 combined between the pieces. That's just ridiculous. So we are done. All the levitation is annoying as well. Y'all saw how much that took for me to deal with. There's all that levitation. There's the 2-3 shot when I'm in fully enchanted gear, netherite gear. There's the fact that the skeleton archers were healing, which made it even more difficult. I couldn't outpace their healing with my bow. And I'm thinking it was just because they were getting shot by the others. It was that was just impossible. So yeah, I'm done with the aviary. I'm gonna say the aviary was a fail. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna take the next 5-minute break because we are actually 20 minutes past that. So let's take another 5-minute break, and then I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm back, and I realized I left my cursor on my face again. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Hold on. Trying to find something. So there are a few things we can do. Um, First we can look for. We can go do the bandit towers, but I don't think we're gonna have Ross Palace or Giant Mushroom. Yeah, I don't know where I get all this stuff from actually. Where was it? We are still also missing the Fortress of the Undead there. But yeah. Vanta towers are pretty big. I don't think we're gonna have enough time for that. But giant mushroom. Let's look for giant. Oops, giant mushroom. Not found. What? It just hasn't found one. That's okay. That's insane. We've gone pretty far at times. Try this again. What? So when they made this, they used the wrong wandering villagers. This is 1.21.1. They should be able to buy stuff, but they don't. Yeah, I need to walk. So the other option is actually we go to the Nether, back to the Nether, and because I have Goblin Traders, and Goblin tuned armor is actually pretty strong, and we could see about um. I mean, I probably still just the levitation is annoying. My bow only has power 5. I think I can get power from ancient tomes. I think that's on this. Yeah, power. But I don't think that would help a whole lot because they heal when they shoot each other. And then you hit the things that are already like 2-3 tap me. I don't think the extra protection from um Goblin Tune armor. And also it can take forever for the Goblin Traders to show up. That is something I've learned. It can take forever for them to show up. Wait, didn't it say it was like 3,000 away? There's no way we've gone that far already. Shiraz Palace, these are trail ruins. You know what? I ain't gonna... Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. That is bad. We're gonna have to find another Shiraz Palace. So, that's a Young's Better Desert Temple. Getting too close to it gives you mining fatigue until you beat it. It's the exact same enchantment. So where are the mobs? Any chests I can quickly grab? Okay, so we're gonna go over here real quick. Oop, don't see more chests. Okay. We're all the way over here. Let's head up here. Okay. 10,000 blocks, I think it says. No, it says radius. Okay, so maybe that's just... I don't know. Also, let's pop this back in. I'm gonna guess that radius just means how far it had to search, or how far it searched before it found one, not the actual distance. They might search up to a certain distance at a time and then keep trying. I don't know exactly how it does the search. Because it's just still saying radiuses. Oops. Yeah, it still just says radius. You're all the way over here. You know what? Oops. We're now north of it. Huh. You know what? Oh, what am I seeing on the map? Aw. Oh. The wolf. Oh well. That being so far away. You know what? Nah. Let's look for a fossil. Yeah, I was right. I passed up fossils for sure. For towering cliffs, these ain't really all that big. Rush. But there's gonna be a keep K right here, ain't there? Now this is a towering cliff, but it's actually a crag. Yeah, it's the same one. Oh, I didn't look for a wolf. I think I've already got wolf though. Oh, I guess it is mossy and redstone forests. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, it looks like that was my only fossil. Oh, awesome. I do think I have, because I'm pretty sure it's the sheep I'm missing. Oh, it's right there. And it's the wrong side again. Yeah. We're gonna go over here and look. Still not finding. What does it say for lot house? Ish. Okay. No, that's the one. I already. That. A bone. We saw from the other one. There's only one. Okay. I think I've already been in this one. There we go. And nothing. It is the sheep that I'm... Right? Yeah. We're gonna explore one of the pumpkin dungeons. We're also gonna, put more of those in here. Oh, new chunks. I need to hop off of the flight. Bust out the boat. Oh, one of those. Do I have work already? I do. Okay. I already have Willow. Right, this is the one I can't just walk into normally. I have to fly into it. Unless it generates like this. Looks like I can just pop in like this. Map. Pretty decent ways away. We're gonna not bother. Oh, hello. Hey, let me down. Do they respawn? I think they respawn. Huh. I guess I normally just light the place up, so... I see it. Pumpkin. I have magnolia. Oh, I get a choice of pumpkin. And chef. Walk off the away from the edge a little bit. And let's let these arrows despawn. I want to get a screenshot with this guy and with that guy. Now, I don't know if the entire dungeon is contained within the pumpkin. Is that a lighthouse? No, that's a monastery. Never mind. I do, however, see something else on the map. Nope. Okay. That's a wishing well. Yeah, I don't know if the jack-o'-lantern itself is the entire dungeon, or if there's actually like an underground thing. This is a new mod to me. I've never seen it before, as far as I'm aware. I discovered it actually just scrolling through CurseForge, which is, and it seemed pretty cool. And I did go back and forth on if I wanted to enter it, give it a try or not. I thought it was just one dungeon, but when we used the compass, it showed 3. No, that's not what I was. Source. So can I do hashtag? No. I can do this, which means it'll make it easy to find. Is Skeleton Dungeon the one I haven't been to? We have Skeleton Dungeon, Small Dungeon. I don't think we found a small Nether Dungeon, Spider Dungeon. Those aren't not worth it. Zombie Dungeon. We found a bunch of Zombie Dungeons, so I think Skeleton Dungeon. Wait, no. It calls it a Fortress of the Dead. Conduit Ruined. There's a lot there. And then okay. I don't think we've no, I think we have found one of this. Is there anything here we haven't found other than the giant mushroom, which apparently can't be found? Just apparently doesn't exist. Mining complex. So I do have another mining complex we could go to. I don't know about mining system. This was born. This was fun to explore. Blimp. That's what I wanted to look for. I wanted to look for more. If there were more blimp types on here. Small yacht. We've probably come across those. Unicorn galleon, victory frigate. Nope. Okay, that's the only blimp. And it looks like game's paused when I'm doing that because these did not really despawn. Let's take another 5-minute break. because we are at the hour mark. I don't normally at this point because I'm supposed to end at 3 hours, but we're probably gonna be playing a little bit longer, especially because I have today's stream has not been or the exploration today has not been that great. It just the reward for the difficulty wasn't great on either of those. The reward on the aviary was amazing, but the difficulty made it not. So yeah, let's take a 5 minute break, stretch your legs, refill your water, do whatever, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. And all the arrows are gone. Let's get a screenshot. Let's get a screenshot over with this one too. There are skellies on the map, so right at that one, so I might end up with arrows in me from this one. There are skellies on the map right there. Or on the world right there. Alright. We're gonna do this one first. Actually, we're gonna plop down a waystone first. Um, alright. Let's do this. Oh, is that it? I mean, that was worth it for the effort involved in clearing it. The loot for that was definitely worth the effort involved. This is Pumpkin 3. But I need a way up in. On its side, so let's do this. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, are... Okay. There's another level. Oh, hello. to go if I want a bunch of pumpkins. Beyond what I have produced them back at spawn. I just see... No, okay. Let's see. I think I know what this is gonna take me to. Yeah, I think I know where this is gonna take me. We'll see. I wish there were bigger blimps. Yeah, they're called small blimps, which would give the impression that there are big ones, but nope, there ain't. There's just these small ones. We're still almost 4,000 blocks out. Yeah, I do think I know where it's gonna take me. Unless it's to a new one. Who did you just recently? Wait. Huh. No. Maybe it is somewhere new. No, it's this. I like how it's listed as a major structure, and yet it's just a giant, oops, bone and quartz thing with like nothing to it. Now, I jumped. Found one in that direction. Oh, it's gonna point me over to the one over there. Okay. This looks like that's a new one. Yeah, gonna be a new one. I think. Yeah. This is kind of strange. A little more than 1,700 blocks away. $1,600 on a little island. Yeah, and the reason I didn't go and do the mining complex after getting disappointed by everything else, I knew that there wasn't gonna be enough time left. So yeah, we're going off looking for other stuff. Supposedly the Lot Temple is big, but when we did the one we found near spawn, it was tiny. It was just the one room with a few small rooms right off of it. But supposedly it's bigger. There are two bow trot here. Oh, and a trident trials. No, not today. Two pirate ships plus trident trials. And a shipwreck. That's a whole ship. It just sank down. $400 blocks. I don't see it on the map yet. Yeah, it could be like the jungle temples where some of them are huge and some of them are small. That's it right there. Where are the L's? Right here. And then bed shouldn't be needed, but just in case. Are you back in here? Um, oh, yeah, nothing. Um, Nothing. There you go in there? That's what I'm actually here for, is that. And that is what Invoker Trap does. I only show it every now and then, so I never know. If you're watching it, you may not have seen it. I just forgot to say I was gonna do that before actually doing it. Yeah, this is what I'm here for. I think there's supposed to be a geode in here. Yep. Right, that's the whole thing. Yeah, the light temple. See, the wiki or the guide thing the only guide I can find for it says that there's a secret room containing the Totem of Growth. Except it's literally just right there. Let's look for more oops. That's one of the ones we found yesterday. Seriously? We're just not gonna find the head, are we? Oh, hello. Oh. Let's see if it goes to the same location. Yeah. Wrong way. Actually, what I need is the ocelot fossil. Oh, right. New chunks. That means... Oh. No, come on. Let me put down the boat. I'm gonna go around. Fall into a hole. Okay. There we go. I'd like the sheep head, please. Oh wait, no, this is the wolf. I can't remember which end of the ocelot I have. I only have half of the ocelot. That structure just gives me super zoomed out maps, which apparently lead to super unrewarding structures. No. Oh, they grow in here. Oh, watch out, watch out. We go this way. This ain't a new one. Okay. Shrine number what? 5. I'm probably not gonna ever do these shrines again. No. The shrines again because tropical fish. They're easy to get through, but they're vault spawn or trial spawners with trial vaults, and you have to do them several times to be able to get the key. Excuse me, because it's a random chance of getting the key, and I've only gotten the key the first time once. You never have anything in you that I want, but we're gonna come in here anyway. Yeah. Yeah, the loot from the grind vaults, it ain't that great, even when I can get it. And then there's the fact that I have to do it several times, but because it's trial spawners, you have to wait half an hour. And I know I can go do other stuff. It's half an hour of in-game time, not just the chunk of loaded time. Yeah, it's just nah, ain't dealing with that. Now these aren't the whoa. Yeah, no, these ain't the bouncy. I didn't realize that it undid that. I just was not looking there. Up in the corner. And I realized I was going the wrong way. Looked and saw it was off. Another small blimp. I ain't going up into it, I'm just going around the mountain here. Seriously? Can we please, please, please get the other half? No. Yeesh. Yeesh. They can spawn at the end? No, I have. Oop. Okay, where is it? It should be, I think, right there. Found it. Oh, geez, I'm already... Oh, spawner. Now, don't get your expectations up for this. I was doing it mostly to fill out the advancements page. Sure. But as you can see, it's better than the loot from the When Dungeons Arise dungeon. I mean, it's a lot of gold. It's a golden apples. Now, probably ain't gonna see something, excuse you, something like god apples or ancient tomes or diamonds, but the overall complexity of the structure is fine. Oh, okay, god apple. That is speed. Yeah, swiftness arrows. Oh, spawner. Let me get that real quick. Sirs. The mine shaft right there. fire resistance arrows. I am a little disappointed. I don't know. I'll have to, wait, how do you get up there? Oh, hello. Here. I think if I want, because I'm fairly certain these use their own custom pupils, I can see 2 trial chambers on the map as well. So I don't think ancient tomes can spawn in them. So I'd have to find out what their loot pools are called for that. So I could add it in if I wanted. Although, that probably ain't gonna happen. But I mean, that's a lot of loot for this. For the difficulty level, I think it was pretty good. Oh, so let's put down a waystone. What was it called? Fortress of the Undead. I don't know how I would have found that. I thought I deleted all my death ones. Oh, no, I didn't delete the last death one. Yeah, I don't know how I would have found this without, like, just chancing upon it unless I did something like this. But I don't think there are maps that would lead to it. Anyway, let's turn all these off. I'm gonna put you here. And, yeah, okay. Spawn Mansion. Hey, boys. Alright, so we are actually almost at 4 hours. I think this is the longest stream I've done so far. Probably a few minutes. I try to finish by 3.5 hours, but yeah. So, yeah, today's exploration wasn't that great. The structures just weren't satisfying. Like the first one we went to, I don't remember what it's called. Wasn't that good. And then the aviary, the loot was great, but not for the difficulty level. That difficulty level was insane. You need to have modded armor and defenses and stuff to handle that. And then the constant levitation. I hate knockback, I hate levitation. And when Dungeons Arise, I was really, really, really fond of them. And add on to the levitation, the fact that the skellies were healing, it meant that I just was unable to compare. That was an impossible dungeon for me. And I mean, I died 3 times in there once I was wearing my Elytra, but the other 2 times, I wasn't wearing my Elytra. And the fact that I was getting 2-tap, 3-tap from a single mob, despite having full protection plus resistance 3, is insane. And then the archers having 100 to 120 health plus the levitation. I've seen stuff say before you need to just fly through there. That's impossible. They were gonna hit me. You can't just fly through and loot. You can't get the loot if you're just flying through them. You have to land, you have to grab the stuff. Then you're gonna get hit by the levitation archers with 120 HP that heal when they get hit by another levitation archer with 120 HP. Yeah, that was not enjoyable. The aviary wasn't enjoyable. The pumpkin dungeons I felt those were good for the difficulty level, which was basically no. The Fortress of the Undead we were just in, that was also great. And then that clears out all of. So I've done all of these, and I've done all of these now. There, he didn't give one for uh he has one for Better Desert Temple. He doesn't have one for Better better jungle temple, which I think is because it's easy. Yes, and I have 2 that are completely full. I might look for these. The nether, oh my gosh, the nether structures are going to be a pain to find though, even with the compass, just because of the nether, with how difficult that is. Yeah, I did enjoy a little adventure at the end. It did take a while, but and I'm hoping I'll eventually find the rest of those fossil parts that I need. Because if I can't fill out the fossils, I can't finish the island build. I do still need to work on the island build, and I think I forgot to put something in. Actually, let's go check that real quick. I think I forgot to put something in the enchanting building, or the magic building. I did. Okay. There we go, brewing sand. Forgot to do that while setting that up. And I will come back to this to work more on this because I do want to finish this whole island before I end the season. But if you're new to this, so this island has some lore. And the lore is the guy who settled here, the guy who lives in this house, these are all his buildings. He's got an apiary, that's a brewing hall, there's a bunch of kegs in there. That is a butchering hall, and that's the magic hall. There's going to be a training hall there, maybe some barns set up here, little farms. And the farms are why I wanted this. Totem of Growth. I have 2 now. It speeds up nearby crop growth. And it should cover a normal farm plot. So when I set it up, one of the things, there's going to be like little things sprinkled throughout the island that show he's basically done it all. Like you've seen, there are ancient vases, or an ancient vase in here, and the crops are going to have, the farm plots are going to have the totems of growth, which I think I read was a 9x9x9 cube area of effect, which is also pretty insane. Yeah, so it'll just have little things like that scattered around. And then there's going to be a, probably underneath the island, or underneath the ground, basically a museum that shows, it's going to have, the goal is to have every armor trim, every pottery sherd, every fossil, every type of armor, every all of the fossils here, all of these, and then now that I added this, I might have to add in all this stuff as well. I'll have to figure out. I don't know where to find all that stuff. Some of these have recipes, like these have recipes, but these don't. Yeah, I haven't played with this mod yet, but that's where all those bugs were from. I need to make this in order to catch them. And there will be paths and decorations and stuff. It's just I clear it out when I'm working, and then after I'm done, I come back through. And this is the backpack of supplies. Yeah, so the start of stream, not that great. I not that enjoyable. I didn't like it. At the end of the stream, I liked the little adventure at the end of the stream. But that is, we are about to hit 4 hours. That is going to be the end of it for today. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can catch the VODs for the whole series on my YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch the VODs for you can catch me stream it live on Twitch. My current schedule is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. The name is the Draconic Map. You can catch the link to either platform on my profile on either platform. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.